You want to know what really shakes a woman to her core? It's not when you yell in frustration. It's not when you block her or cut her out of your world. It's not even when you break down and beg for her to care. No. The thing that unsettles her the most is quieter, sharper, and far more dangerous. It's the moment you stop trying. When the man who once stretched himself thin to keep her smiling suddenly chooses stillness, peace, detachment. That shift, that silence, it doesn't just confuse her. It cuts deep. Because for the first time, she realizes the man who always explained, who always forgave, who always gave, no longer exists. Let me break down exactly what happens when a man embraces that silence. Point 1. Breaking the pattern. At first, she thinks nothing's changed. She assumes the cycle will repeat. Her pulling away, you chasing, her ignoring, you explaining. She expects your long messages after her short replies. She expects you to call when she goes quiet. She expects patience no matter how cold she gets. But then, the pattern breaks. You stop chasing. You stop explaining. You no longer play her game. And that shocks her, because women don't fear distance. They fear unpredictability. And now, she has no idea how you'll react. Point 2. The weight of no response. Drama used to fuel her. Your anger, your chasing, your explanations all gave her energy. But when you go quiet, when you refuse to react, the power she thought she had crumbles. She throws attitude, you stay calm. She disappears, you don't follow. Suddenly, it's not control anymore. It's emptiness. And that emptiness is heavier than any fight could be. Point 3. The mirror she avoided. Your silence becomes her mirror. For the first time, she's forced to face herself. No distractions, no arguments to twist, no apologies to manipulate. Just the truth of how she treated you. And in that truth, regret begins to spread. She remembers your effort, your late nights, your patience. But now there's no safety net. Just her, alone, staring at what she lost. Point 4. Freedom instead of fear. Here's what she never expected. You're not bitter, not vengeful, not angry. You're free. She thought the worst outcome was losing your love. She was wrong. The real loss was giving you the chance to rediscover who you are without her. That man, confident, happy, at peace. That man terrifies her because she can't compete with freedom. Point 5. The shift in your energy. It's not just silence she feels, it's the change in your energy. You don't look drained anymore. You don't sound desperate. You feel lighter, stronger, more alive. And trust me, she notices. Women are experts at reading energy. And when yours shifts from needing her to building yourself, she feels the loss deep in her bones. Point 6. The truth about power. This is the part that breaks her. She never had control over you, only access. Access to your time, your love, your patience. And when you close that door, not out of hate, but out of self-respect, she realizes she never owned you. She only borrowed you. And her access has expired. Point 7. The memory that haunts. When you stop chasing, you become unforgettable. She'll replay the way you forgave her coldness. She'll remember how you carried the relationship on your back. And now she'll remember the silence. The silence that said more than words ever could. That silence becomes a ghost she can't escape. Point 8. Witnessing your rebuild. Then comes the final blow. She sees you thriving, really thriving, not pretending, not faking, but living. Laughing with friends, growing in your career, shining in ways she hasn't seen in years. And it hits her. She didn't just lose you. She lost the version of you who would have done anything for her. That loss cuts deeper than any breakup. Point 9. The lesson she can't unlearn. The hardest truth for her isn't that you stopped loving her. It's that you stopped needing her. Because once a man finds his peace, he never trades it for chaos again. She thought she could come and go as she pleased. But now she understands. She didn't lose a man who depended on her. She lost a man who chose her. And when a man chooses himself first, no woman can ever control him again. Brother, this was never about revenge. It was never about games. This is about something greater. Your peace, your dignity, your freedom. When you stop over-explaining, stop over-giving, stop handing your energy to someone who never valued it, you don't just walk away, you rise. And that rise, it's unforgettable. She may regret, she may remember, she may even try to come back. But you've already chosen the one person who matters most, yourself. That's not just strength, that's peace.